Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into one of the most shocking coin stories in US history. The top 5 Kennedy half-dollar that could make you a millionaire overnight. What looks like an ordinary coin in your drawer might actually be worth a fortune. So before you spend that half-dollar, stick around, because in this video, we're revealing how one tiny detail could turn your pocket change into unimaginable wealth. Let's unlock the secret behind this rare and valuable coin. Let's get started. First up to win. The 1972 Kennedy half-dollar stands as one of the most fascinating and mysterious coins in U.S. history. What looks like an ordinary 50-cent piece could, in fact, be a ticket to life-changing wealth. Many collectors and treasure hunters have stumbled upon this coin without realizing its true potential. This isn't just another piece of metal. It's a symbol of hidden fortune and numismatic history. The 1972 Kennedy half-dollar is not only a tribute to President John F. Kennedy, but also a golden opportunity for anyone lucky enough to possess the right one. What makes this coin so valuable isn't just its age, it's the details. The 1972 Kennedy half-dollar has several varieties and mint errors that transform it from an everyday coin into a priceless collectible. Some of these rare minting mistakes, like the no FG error where the designer's initials are missing, can turn a 50-cent coin into a treasure worth tens of thousands of dollars. Combine that with perfect condition and specific mint marks, and you could be holding one of the rarest pieces of American coinage ever produced. The most sought-after 1972 Kennedy half-dollars were minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, but not all are created equal. The San Francisco mint produced proof coins with mirror-like finishes for collectors, while the Philadelphia and Denver mints struck coins for circulation. However, due to die varieties, certain coins display doubling, missing details, or misaligned lettering that make them incredibly rare. In top-graded condition, some of these coins have fetched jaw-dropping prices at auctions, reaching well into the 5-figure range and beyond. The key to spotting a fortune lies in the smallest details. Take a magnifying glass and examine the coin carefully, especially around the FG initials on the reverse side below the eagle's tail feathers. If those letters are missing or faint, you may have stumbled upon a 1972 no FG Kennedy half-dollar, one of the most valuable varieties known. This tiny omission has made collectors go wild, and auction houses have seen intense bidding wars over verified examples. One in perfect condition can sell for tens of thousands of dollars or more, depending on its grade and provenance. Condition is everything when it comes to value. A pristine, uncirculated 1972 Kennedy half-dollar graded MS-67 or higher can command an unbelievable price. Collectors crave perfection, sharp details, flawless luster, and original mint brilliance. Coins stored away for decades in mint sets or untouched rolls could now be worth a small fortune. So before you toss that old change jar, take a closer look. Your overlooked half-dollar might just be a hidden gem. What makes the 1972 Kennedy half-dollar even more special is its connection to American history. Introduced in 1964 as a tribute to President Kennedy after his tragic assassination, this coin symbolizes unity, hope, and remembrance. It's more than a collectible, it's a piece of national memory. Every detail of this coin, from Kennedy's proud profile to the powerful eagle on the reverse, carries emotional weight and patriotic pride. That combination of history and rarity gives it timeless allure in the world of numismatics. In the coin collecting community, demand for Kennedy half-dollars continues to skyrocket. With each passing year, collectors realize how few pristine examples remain in existence. Many coins have been lost, damaged, or melted over time, making surviving high-grade specimens even more valuable. As rarity increases, so does the price, and those who hold on to these coins today could see their value multiply in the years to come. Imagine finding one of these coins in your old collection or inherited change box. It might look ordinary, but under the right light and examination, you could be staring at a coin worth thousands, or even millions. Stories have surfaced of people discovering these rare halves in rolls of coins or forgotten boxes and walking away with life-changing sums. That's the thrill of numismatics. Every coin has a story, and every story holds the potential for discovery. So, what should you do if you find a 1972 Kennedy half-dollar? Handle it carefully. Don't clean it, scratch it, or polish it. Use gloves if possible, and store it in a protective coin holder. Then, Have it appraised or graded by a reputable coin grading company like PCGS or NGC. A verified grade and certification can dramatically increase its market value. The difference between a circulated and uncirculated coin can mean thousands of dollars, sometimes the difference between pocket change and pure fortune. In today's market, rare Kennedy half dollars, especially error coins and proof strikes, are among the most demanded collectibles in the US. If you're lucky enough to own one, you're not just holding a coin, you're holding a piece of American legacy and potential wealth. So before you spend that half dollar or let it gather dust, take a closer look. That small piece of silver and copper might just be your golden ticket, a chance to turn everyday change into unimaginable fortune and make you the next coin collector millionaire overnight. This isn't just another coin story. It's a real-life treasure hunt that could change your life forever. Many people have found rare 1972 Kennedy half dollars hidden in their old piggy banks, inherited coin jars, or even pocket change, completely unaware of their true worth. Some of these coins have been sold for tens of thousands, even millions of dollars, all because of rare minting errors and flawless conditions. Imagine discovering that your 50-cent coin is actually a ticket to financial freedom. Sounds unbelievable, right? But it's true. So before you overlook those old coins lying around, grab a magnifying glass and take a closer look. You might be holding a piece of American history, and a treasure that could turn your ordinary day into an extraordinary payday. Stay tuned, because in this video, we're breaking down how to identify the most valuable Kennedy half dollars and what makes them worth a fortune in today's booming collector market. Every coin tells a story, and the 1972 Kennedy half dollar carries one of the most fascinating tales in American numismatic history. It's more than just a coin, it's a powerful tribute to President John F. Kennedy and a symbol of national pride. But beyond its history lies an even greater secret. Certain rare versions of this coin hold hidden minting errors that make collectors go wild. These rare varieties, especially the no FG error, have turned ordinary people into overnight millionaires. The thrill of finding one is like striking gold. So, if you've ever dreamed of discovering hidden treasure, this is your chance. Don't ignore those old coin rolls or forgotten change jars, because that one shiny half dollar could be your ticket to life-changing wealth. Keep watching, because we're about to reveal how to spot these valuable coins and what makes them worth a fortune in today's collector market. Your next coin could be the one that changes your life forever. Collectors and treasure hunters around the world are constantly searching for that perfect 1972 Kennedy half dollar. The one with flawless shine, crisp details, and rare minting anomalies that set it apart from the rest. Auction houses have seen fierce bidding wars over these coins, with prices skyrocketing beyond belief. Some lucky owners who once thought they had just another coin later discovered its true value, selling it for thousands of dollars. Every edge, mark, and engraving tells a story, and sometimes that story ends in unbelievable profit. The beauty of this hunt is that anyone could be the next to uncover one of these hidden gems. Whether you're a lifelong collector or someone who just found an old half dollar in a drawer, the potential for fortune is real. Each coin holds mystery, history, and unimaginable value. So stay till the end, because we're not just talking about coins, we're talking about turning history into wealth, and your small discovery could lead to something truly extraordinary. Next up to in, have you ever imagined that a simple 1973 D. Kennedy half dollar sitting in your coin jar could be worth a fortune? Believe it or not, this seemingly ordinary coin has become one of the most sought-after treasures in the world of rare U.S. currency. Collectors across the globe are hunting for this coin, not because of its face value, but because some of these special mint errors, rare varieties, and pristine conditions have sold for mind-blowing prices at auctions. Yes, we're talking about a coin that could change your life overnight, transforming spare change into millionaire's gold. The Kennedy half dollar was first introduced in 1964 as a tribute to President John F. Kennedy following his tragic assassination. Over the decades, this coin has carried immense historical and emotional value, but the 1973 D version holds a mysterious charm that has collectors buzzing. Unlike earlier versions, the 1973 D coin was never released for public circulation in massive numbers. Most were minted for collector sets only. That means finding one in perfect condition, or with a unique minting flaw, is like discovering a hidden diamond in a pile of stones. What makes the 1973 D Kennedy half dollar truly fascinating is its rare composition and condition rarity. While most are made of copper-nickel clad, a few exceptional strikes have been discovered in silver planchets or experimental metal compositions. These rare errors can fetch thousands, even hundreds of thousands of dollars, depending on their state. Imagine holding a small disc of metal worth more than your car. That's the power of rarity and historical demand colliding. Collectors are willing to pay extraordinary prices for coins that feature strong strikes, deep mirror-like finishes, and no signs of wear. Some 1973 D half dollars graded MS 67 or higher by PCGS or NGC have shocked the auction world with record-breaking bids. A flawless example can turn a modest coin into a millionaire's dream, making it one of the most coveted Kennedy half dollars ever struck by the U.S. Mint. One of the reasons the Kennedy half dollar series has remained so popular is its emotional connection to American history. It's more than just currency. It's a tribute to a beloved president whose legacy shaped a generation. Owning a rare Kennedy coin feels like holding a piece of history frozen in time. And when that piece of history happens to be worth a fortune, it becomes not just valuable, but legendary. In recent years, stories of people finding rare Kennedy half dollars in old drawers, coin jars, or inherited collections have gone viral online. Some have discovered coins worth tens of thousands without even realizing it. These incredible finds have reignited public interest in checking old change, giving rise to a new wave of treasure hunters combing through forgotten collections in hopes of striking it rich. And who knows, the next life-changing discovery could be sitting right under your nose. But what truly skyrockets a coin's price isn't just its age. It's the condition, rarity, and collector demand. Coins with special mint marks, doubled dies, or proof-like surfaces are especially valuable. For example, a 1973 D Kennedy half dollar with an error in its lettering, a misaligned die strike, or a sharp cameo-proof finish can instantly multiply in value. These subtle variations are what separate a common coin from a priceless masterpiece. The market for rare U.S. coins is booming more than ever. Collectors and investors worldwide are pouring millions into numismatic treasures as a way to diversify wealth. In today's market, certain Kennedy half dollars have been known to fetch prices in the six- and even seven-figure range at high-profile auctions. That's why experts urge coin owners to have their pieces authenticated and graded. You might be sitting on an unrecognized gem worth a small fortune. If you have a 1973 D Kennedy half dollar, take a close look at it. Examine the surface for shine, details, and potential errors. If it's in near-perfect condition, store it carefully and consider having it evaluated by a professional grading service. Many collectors regret selling too early, not realizing how valuable their coin truly was. Sometimes the tiniest imperfection or unique mint feature can make the difference between a $1 coin and a $100,000 TR. So, before you spend that old half dollar or let it sit forgotten in a coin jar, think twice. You might just be holding a piece of American history and a ticket to unimaginable wealth. The 1973 D Kennedy half dollar is more than just metal. It's a symbol of legacy, rarity, and fortune. Check your old collections, your grandparents' coin boxes, or even that dusty piggy bank. Your next great discovery could be waiting to turn your ordinary day into an extraordinary miracle. Every detail on the 1973 D Kennedy half dollar holds a secret, from the sharp outline of Kennedy's profile to the brilliant luster that gleams under the light. These coins were crafted with care, precision, and pride, making each surviving piece a miniature work of art. When collectors find one in pristine, untouched condition, it's like discovering a relic from another era. The blend of rarity, craftsmanship, and history transforms this coin into something far greater than money. It becomes a legacy, a timeless treasure that carries the spirit of America's golden age. In the world of numismatics, opportunities like this don't come twice. The 1973 D Kennedy half dollar has already proven its power to shock the market, and experts predict its value will only continue to rise as demand grows. So whether you're a passionate collector or just someone curious about old coins, now is the time to look closer. Because one small coin could hold the power to rewrite your destiny, a symbol of luck, legacy, and limitless wealth, waiting silently in your very own collection. What makes the story of the 1973 D Kennedy half dollar even more fascinating is how it bridges the past and the present. Each coin serves as a time capsule, a tangible reminder of an era when craftsmanship mattered and every strike carried meaning. Today, owning one isn't just about wealth. It's about preserving a piece of American heritage. Every glint of that coin reflects the hopes, pride, and spirit of a nation that has endured and evolved. It's not just metal. It's a message from history, whispering that greatness often hides in plain sight. Collectors, investors, and enthusiasts all agree. The hunt for the 1973 D. Kennedy half-dollar is more alive than ever. As more people uncover these rare treasures in attics, basements, or forgotten safes, the excitement continues to grow. Each new discovery fuels a sense of wonder and possibility, reminding us that fortune favors the curious. So, keep your eyes open, your hands steady, and your passion burning, because your next coin find could be the spark that turns an ordinary day into an extraordinary chapter of success and discovery. The magic of the 1973 D. Kennedy half-dollar lies in its ability to turn ordinary people into treasure hunters. Every time someone picks up a magnifying glass and inspects their old change, they step into a world where history, mystery, and fortune collide. It's not just the thrill of finding something valuable. It's the excitement of uncovering a forgotten story, a piece of art that has survived the test of time. That sense of discovery keeps collectors searching, knowing that somewhere out there, another rare gem is waiting to be found. So whether you're a beginner just starting your coin journey or a seasoned collector chasing the next great rarity, remember, the world of coins is full of surprises. The 1973 D. Kennedy half-dollar stands as proof that treasures can be hidden in the simplest of places, waiting for the right person to recognize their worth. Keep exploring, keep believing, and never underestimate the power of a single coin, because sometimes one discovery can change your story forever. Next up in the Kennedy half-dollar from 1972, D is not just a coin, it's a piece of American history that could change your life forever. Imagine holding a small piece of metal that could be worth thousands or even millions of dollars in today's collector's market. Minted during a time when the United States was still feeling the echoes of the 1960s, the Kennedy half-dollar stands as a tribute to one of America's most beloved presidents, John F. Kennedy. But what makes the 1972 D version so special? It's the combination of rarity, minting errors, and historical significance that transforms an ordinary 50-cent piece into a potential goldmine for collectors and enthusiasts around the world. In 1972, the Denver Mint produced millions of Kennedy half-dollars, but only a small number possess the unique qualities that make them worth a fortune. Some of these coins have extremely rare minting errors, including doubled dies, missing details, or unique variations in the design that make them stand out from the rest. These errors were often overlooked at the time, but today, collectors are paying enormous amounts for coins that exhibit even the slightest deviation. One such Kennedy half-dollar with a striking error has been known to fetch thousands of dollars at auctions, and as time goes on, their value continues to soar. What's truly fascinating about the 1972 D. Kennedy half-dollar is how such a simple design can hold so much mystery and allure. The obverse proudly features President John F. Kennedy's portrait, a symbol of leadership, courage, and hope, while the reverse depicts the presidential seal, a powerful emblem of American strength and unity. Each coin tells a story of a nation honoring its fallen leader, making every Kennedy half-dollar not just a collectible, but a historical treasure. When you hold one in your hand, you're holding a piece of America's heart and history, frozen in time. Collectors and investors alike are constantly on the lookout for coins like these because they represent both historical significance and financial opportunity. The 1972 D. Kennedy half-dollar, when found in pristine condition, especially with unique features or rare mint errors, can easily attract bids in the tens or hundreds of thousands of dollars. The rarest examples, graded by professional coin grading services such as PCGS or NGC, are often stored in airtight holders and insured like fine art. Some collectors have even compared their value to owning a Picasso or a rare diamond, priceless pieces that appreciate with time. The thrill of the hunt makes these coins even more exciting. Many lucky individuals have discovered these rare Kennedy half-dollars in old change jars, forgotten coin rolls, or inherited collections. Imagine the shock of finding what you thought was just an ordinary half-dollar coin, only to discover it's worth a life-changing amount of money. That's the magic of numismatics, the world of coin collecting, where history and fortune collide in the most unexpected ways. The market for rare U.S. coins has exploded over the last decade, with collectors from around the globe competing to own these pieces of history. The Kennedy half-dollar, in particular, has become a symbol of wealth, luck, and national pride. Its connection to one of America's most iconic presidents makes it a must-have for serious collectors. And as more people realize the scarcity of certain years and mint marks, the demand and price for coins like the 1972 D continues to rise sharply. Even the smallest details can make a huge difference in value. For instance, a tiny mint mark, an unintentional doubling of Kennedy's profile, or a missing letter on the coin's edge can instantly multiply its worth. Experts recommend using a magnifying glass or coin loupe to carefully inspect your coins. You never know what secrets are hiding in plain sight. Many life-changing discoveries have started with someone simply taking a closer look at their old coins. The story doesn't end there, because the Kennedy half-dollar is not just a collector's item. It's a symbol of the American dream. It represents the idea that something as small and ordinary as a coin can hold unimaginable value, just waiting to be discovered. This is why people across the country are now digging through their old collections, checking their grandparents' change jars, and hunting through yard sales and thrift stores. Every coin has a story, and some stories are worth a fortune. In today's market, with the rise of online auctions, coin shows, and global collectors' networks, rare coins like the 1972 D. Kennedy half-dollar have become more accessible than ever. The excitement around these coins is contagious. Social media and YouTube are filled with people showing off their finds, hoping to strike gold with a single lucky discovery. And when you realize that one coin could be the key to financial freedom, it's no wonder the hunt never stops. So, before you spend that old Kennedy half-dollar or let it sit forgotten in a drawer, take a moment to examine it closely. That simple piece of silver-colored metal might be worth far more than you ever imagined. It could be your ticket to unimaginable wealth, a bridge between history and fortune. Remember, in the world of rare coins, the most ordinary-looking treasures often hide the most extraordinary secrets. Your next coin discovery could change your life forever. The 1972 D. Kennedy half-dollar has become a true legend among collectors, not just for its monetary value, but for the passion and mystery it inspires. Each of these coins carries with it a sense of wonder, a reminder that even in the smallest details, great fortune can be found. From the shimmer of its silver sheen to the proud image of President Kennedy engraved on its face, every curve and marking holds a piece of American legacy. Collectors and treasure hunters alike are drawn to its magnetic charm, always hoping that their next coin could be the one with that rare, valuable flaw hidden in plain sight. The excitement of possibly discovering such a piece keeps the spirit of numismatics alive, an adventure filled with history, hope, and heart-stopping surprises. What makes the story even more captivating is how the value of these coins continues to climb as time passes. Each year, the number of well-preserved Kennedy half-dollars decreases, making pristine examples even rarer and more desirable. For those who recognize their true worth, the 1972 D. Kennedy half-dollar isn't just an artifact. It's an investment, a legacy, and a connection to one of the most memorable eras in American history. So before you overlook that old coin sitting in your drawer, remember this. It could be more than just 50 cents. It could be a fortune waiting to be discovered, a small piece of metal with the power to change your destiny forever. Many collectors say that the thrill of finding a rare 1972 D. Kennedy half-dollar is like uncovering buried treasure. Every time someone examines an old coin roll or an inherited collection, there's that spark of hope, the idea that they might be holding a piece of numismatic gold in their hands. The fascination isn't just about the money. It's about being part of history, touching something that has survived for decades, passing through countless hands, carrying untold stories. When you find one of these rare coins, it's as if you've unlocked a hidden chapter of America's past, a time capsule that connects the present to the powerful legacy of John F. Kennedy and his enduring influence on the nation. In the world of coin collecting, few discoveries can rival the excitement of spotting a flawless 1972 D. Kennedy half-dollar with a rare mint error. These exceptional finds can turn an ordinary collector into a legend overnight. Auctions across the world have witnessed jaw-dropping moments when a seemingly ordinary coin suddenly sells for an extraordinary amount, shocking even seasoned experts. So, whether you're a beginner or a lifelong collector, never underestimate the power of that half-dollar in your pocket. It might just be the key to uncovering wealth beyond imagination and preserving a piece of American history that will never lose its shine. Next up in the 1974, D. Kennedy half-dollar stands as one of the most mysterious and potentially valuable coins ever struck by the United States Mint. At first glance, it looks like any other 50-cent piece from the 1970s. But some of these coins hold secrets that could make them worth a life-changing fortune. Imagine holding in your hand a small piece of metal that could turn you into a millionaire overnight. That's not an exaggeration, because certain rare variations and errors in this coin's production have sent shockwaves through the collector community, making even seasoned numismatists stop and take a second look. The Kennedy half-dollar series, first minted in 1964 to honor President John F. Kennedy after his tragic assassination, already carries deep emotional and historical value. But when it comes to the 1974 D issue, something extraordinary happened. Most of these coins were struck in copper-nickel-clad composition, yet rumors and discoveries of silver-struck versions, created accidentally at the Denver Mint, have turned these coins into modern treasures. These rare error coins, known as 1974 D silver planchet errors, are believed to be worth tens of thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars in pristine condition. Some collectors have even claimed that the right piece could fetch up to $1 million in a high-profile auction. What makes these coins so special is not just their rarity, but the story behind them. During the early 1970s, the U.S. Mint was transitioning from 40% silver coins to base metal issues. However, a few leftover silver planchets, blanks intended for earlier issues, accidentally found their way into the 1974 production line. The result was a small number of Kennedy half-dollars struck on silver instead of the standard copper-nickel composition. These minting mistakes went unnoticed for years until collectors began testing coins and discovering their unique metallic composition. Another reason the 1974 D. Kennedy half-dollar fascinates collectors is its connection to the American bicentennial spirit. Though not officially a bicentennial coin like the 1976 issue, it represents a period when patriotism, change, and coin design evolution were all converging. The combination of historical timing, minting error, and limited survival rate has made this coin one of the hottest topics in U.S. coin collecting circles today. Every year, treasure hunters, coin enthusiasts, and investors scour old change jars and inherited coin collections hoping to spot that gleaming silver edge, a sign they might be holding one of the rarest modern U.S. coins in existence. Collectors also pay close attention to mint marks and condition. The D mark signifies it was struck at the Denver Mint, and coins in uncirculated or proof-like condition can command eye-popping prices. If the coin is graded MS 65 or higher by a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC, its value skyrockets. Even minor minting variations, such as doubled dies, repunched mint marks, or die cracks, can make a 1974 D half-dollar worth far beyond its face value. These tiny imperfections, invisible to the casual observer, are what make the hunt so thrilling for serious coin collectors. The real excitement comes from discovery stories. Time and again, average people have stumbled upon these coins in old rolls, flea markets, or inherited boxes, only to find that their ordinary pocket change was worth thousands. One such coin, authenticated as being struck on a 40% silver planchet, fetched over $10,000 at auction. Imagine finding that in your grandparents' coin jar. With prices climbing and new collectors joining the hunt daily, experts believe the next major discovery could easily push the market value into the $1 million range. But beyond its potential wealth, the 1974 D. Kennedy half-dollar tells a story of American history, minting evolution, and the enduring fascination of hidden treasures. Every nick, shine, and imperfection on the coin whispers tales of the 1970s, a decade of change, innovation, and hope. Holding one connects you directly to a time when the nation was rebuilding its identity and paying tribute to a beloved leader. That emotional weight, combined with tangible rarity, gives the coin an almost mystical allure among numismatists and historians alike. The market for Kennedy half-dollars has been on a steady rise. Collectors from around the world are paying record-breaking sums for the rarest examples, especially those verified by reputable grading authorities. Online marketplaces, auction houses, and private collectors are constantly competing for top-grade specimens, and as awareness spreads through viral videos and coin forums, demand keeps soaring. What was once pocket change is now a powerful investment opportunity, a small disc of metal that can rival the price of luxury cars or even houses. So, if you happen to find a 1974 D. Kennedy half-dollar, don't dismiss it as just another old coin. Check its edge, weigh it carefully, and if it feels a bit heavier or sounds different when dropped, you might be holding silver and possibly a fortune. Get it tested, have it graded, and you could uncover one of the greatest modern coin discoveries of your lifetime. Remember, every rare coin story begins with someone simply taking a second look at their spare change. In the end, the Kennedy half-dollar isn't just a coin. It's a symbol of luck, legacy, and hidden potential. It reminds us that sometimes unimaginable wealth lies in the most unexpected places, in a dusty drawer, an old wallet, or a forgotten piggy bank. So keep your eyes open, because your next coin might not just be 50 cents, it might be your golden ticket to a millionaire's life. Every coin collector knows that magic happens when history meets rarity, and the 1974 D. Kennedy half-dollar is the perfect example of that magic. Its gleaming surface isn't just metal, it's a piece of American pride, a remnant of a time when the nation was united by memory and hope. Each of these coins carries the image of one of America's most beloved presidents, a leader whose legacy continues to inspire. And the fact that some of these coins were struck on rare silver planchets only adds to their legendary status. Owning one of these is like holding a lost chapter of American minting history, a symbol of how even a small mistake can create something extraordinary and priceless. In today's market, where collectors are willing to pay astronomical amounts for unique pieces, the 1974 D. Kennedy half-dollar has become a dream find. As more people uncover the truth behind these rare coins, excitement continues to spread like wildfire. Social media, YouTube, and online auctions are filled with stories of lucky discoveries. Ordinary people turning into overnight millionaires because of a single coin. So before you spend that old half-dollar, take a closer look. It could be the hidden treasure that changes your life forever. The thrill of the hunt is what makes the 1974 D. Kennedy half-dollar so captivating. Imagine flipping through a pile of old coins and spotting one that looks slightly different, a subtle shine, a smoother edge, or a heavier weight. That moment of realization, that heartbeat of curiosity, is what drives treasure seekers and collectors around the world. Many people overlook these rare coins, unaware that they might be sitting on a piece worth more than gold. Every collector dreams of that one moment, the discovery that turns an average day into a life-changing event. And with the 1974 D. Kennedy half-dollar, that dream is absolutely within reach. As the demand for rare U.S. coins continues to grow, the legend of the 1974 D. half-dollar only becomes stronger. Coin experts predict that as fewer of these coins remain in circulation and more are locked away in private collections, their value will soar even higher. Each passing year adds to their mystery and desirability, transforming them into iconic artifacts of American history. Whether you're a seasoned collector or someone just discovering the world of numismatics, this coin reminds us all of one simple truth. Sometimes, the smallest treasures hold the greatest fortunes.